Hey guys, happy Saturday, August 2nd. We're talking GameStop again. I want to do a follow-up to the technical analysis video I gave you last weekend with some reflection on how the week went and some thoughts about next week. And I also want to talk to you about what we have on the screen here, GameStop's exciting new Power Pack website. Power Pack being the online platform where you can buy digital packs containing authentic PSA graded trading cards. Once you open them, you can have those cards shipped to you physically. You could sell them back to GameStop, or you could store them in an online vault. Really cool stuff. I love what GameStop is doing here, exploring new ways to bring in revenue and net income. This new website is open to residents of the US, ages 18 and older, and we will talk about the Power Pack website in just a second. Let's move on though and start this video off talking about the chart and some TA. You guys know by now I am a swing trader of GameStop. I have been trading GameStop profitably for years now, utilizing some common sense analysis of fair value and watching the chart, and then just being patient, waiting for the lowest entry possible and then selling into run-ups. My most recent trade back in April got in at 21.25, sold at 33.02 on May 23rd, about a 6-8 week hold there for a really decent gain. I bought back in at $21.61 on June 12th, and I am still holding that position, waiting for some new volatility to come in this trade. Last weekend, I talked to you about the death cross on the daily chart, the 50 MA moving under the 200 MA, and that we would likely see in the short term some downward momentum on GameStop. That is exactly what happened this week. I would be excited if it trades all the way down into this demand zone. I'd love to buy under 21 bucks. What do we have here? About 19.98 to 21.30. You know, if I can pick some more GameStop up in that demand zone, that would be perfect for me. And if you look back at the last couple years of how GameStop trades in this time frame, say from July to November, it is common for the stock to trade down. Although we are, some people anyways, expecting better than previous years Q2 earnings. So we will have to see how the excitement builds over the next 6 weeks while we wait for GameStop to announce their earnings. I can't tell you how that's going to go. The company has a tendency to trade down between July and November. Maybe this year will be different. I certainly hope so. My bullet points to convey to you guys remain solvency and liquidity are in great shape at GameStop. Nobody's worried about the balance sheet. Profitability is the area that I think that management is focusing on. And once profitability really changes fundamentally, then maybe we see some fundamental change in how GameStop trades. I want you guys to pay attention to earnings per share. How does it compare to GameStop's peers? Its peers are not Amazon or Apple. Its peers are companies like Best Buy, at least at the moment. And I want you to pay attention to other profitability ratios like ROA, ROE, and ROIC. If you're struggling to understand why GameStop's price is being held down, pay attention to profitability metrics and push aside all these people trying to get you to focus on the balance sheet. The balance sheet is irrelevant to determining GameStop's price. It does provide a solid foundation, some comfort knowing that solvency and liquidity are not a problem, but the market demands profitability. And that is something that I'm going to be watching for. And I know that management is working on it, and that makes me feel good. It is amusing how many people out there on social media and YouTube avoid talking to you guys about profitability metrics, profitability ratios. No one wants to talk about this stuff because it's not great news right now. I'm talking to you about it because it matters. It's relevant to how GameStop is trading. Those people who are avoiding talking about it will, of course, talk about it in the future when it is better, but by then the information is useless to you. We can forecast that profitability is going to get better, but right now, to understand what is happening with GameStop's price, you must understand these metrics and ratios. Now, you must understand how Wall Street is looking at the stock and why they are willing to suppress the price. Moving over to the weekly chart, you will still once again notice no Doritos. I don't need to keep adjusting my line on the bottom down like all these other silly YouTubers. We are trading in a range bound by a supply zone on the top and a demand zone on the bottom. We've been bound in that range for going on a year now. And until something meaningful changes from the company, I don't see any reason why that is going to change. So I'm trying to optimize my trades within the demand and supply zones. And if we ever get a breakout above a supply zone, that is a bonus, and I will certainly take it. The last bar here, a big red weekly bar, not the best news going into next week. Maybe we get support here, just like we did back in middle of June. You can see these bars end around the same spot, the bottom of the red weekly bar. Maybe we go a little bit lower. Like I said, if it goes a little bit lower, I will be buying in this demand zone and crossing my fingers for some good news in the Q2 earnings here in about 6 weeks. Now let's shift the topic over to GameStop's new Power Packs. You can find that at powerpacks.gamestop.com. Digital packs, physical cards, rip packs on demand to reveal PSA slabs with instant buyback offers and have your pulls shipped to you at any time. Really nice job on the website here. I love the opening. I love the graphics. I've enjoyed watching people purchase and rip open packs and then debate about whether to sell them back to GameStop or put them in a vault. And this is some exciting stuff here. I don't think we're going to get past this screen here this morning, but you know, I'm not a beta user, beta tester of this website yet, and I'm looking forward to the day when it is available to all of us. Mostly, I'm just excited that GameStop is exploring new ways to bring in income, bring in revenue, bring in profits. This is an excellent foray into expanding their tentacles into the trading card universe, and I'm here for it. I love it. I want to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. What do you think about the new Power Packs website? I hope that you all have a great weekend. Good luck in your trading next week. Leave me your comments down below. I am Tony Denaro, and I will see ya on the next video.